people campaigning, and if I get elected, we're going to release the files, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Release the damn files. Get over it.
It's the administration and their handling of this, which is why everyone's talking about it. It didn't have to be handled this way. It's been abysmal.
I am trying to get you to take the political gun out of your mouth. You already blown both your feet off. And now you got it shoved in your mouth. I'm like, will you please take that out of your mouth? You're like, shut up. Don't talk about it. You have put the gun in your mouth and ours collectively. Stop it. Stop it.
And if you're wondering why the GOP suddenly looks like a Walmart parking lot brawl at 2 a.m., congratulations. You're watching the official kickoff of the MAGA Civil War. The Colt is cracking right down the middle. And the best part is, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Conservatives themselves are out here screaming, hey everybody, we might have made a mistake letting the circus run the zoo. The party tied itself to a man who thought Sharpies could stop hurricanes, who asked if the Purple Heart came with cash inside, who bragged about loving the undereducated because it makes them easier to manipulate, who tried to overthrow his own government, and who now is dragging their poll numbers down like an anchor made of concrete and lies.
New analysis from Axios says the movement remains pro-Trump, but it's less influential in driving the president's actual agenda as rifts unfold over what it means to be truly America first when Trump focuses attention on Israel or Venezuela while working class voters are hurting in America.
I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary. And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves.
And now the hyenas smell blood. Trump's not the king anymore. Because here's the truth that they don't want to say out loud. Trump is breaking with the hardcore MAGA purists, and the purists are breaking with him. His own loyal soldiers, the people who practically branded their foreheads with Trump forever, are ready to throw him in the wood chipper.
The most hurtful thing he said, which is absolutely untrue, is he called me a traitor, and that is so extremely wrong, and those are the types of words used that can radicalize people against me and put my life in danger.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is calling him a traitor. Thomas Massie is putting Republicans on notice. Lauren Boebert is jumping on petitions to force votes he didn't want. J.D. Vance is auditioning like he's next in line at the throne. Rubio and Cruz are lurking in the shadows, sniffing around like political raccoons. These are people who used to worship the ground he waddled on, and now they're sharpening knives behind him. That's how you know this thing is collapsing. The cult can handle losing. It can handle corruption. It can handle a wannabe dictator, but it cannot handle the truth, and the truth is coming, and it is radioactive. That's why Trump suddenly flipped on releasing the Epstein files. Not because he had a moral awakening, not because he wants transparency, not because he cares about the victims. He flipped because he got caught. He tried like hell to block that House vote. He pressured his little minions behind the scenes. And when he realized the revolt was spreading, when the headlines started looking like Republicans protecting Epstein's secrets, he did what he always does. He slammed the truck into reverse so fast he nearly tore the transmission out, pointing his little tiny fingers at Democrats and pretended he invented transparency. The man could set his own shoes on fire and insist it was strategic foot warming. And here's the newest scam that he's running. He's telling Republicans, yeah, release the files, go ahead. But behind closed doors, he's calling his own DOJ to open new investigations. Because the second there's an active investigation, boom, the files become legally protected and can't be released. That's the con. That's the trick. I see right through it. You see through it. Hell, every Republican in Congress sees through it. He's only calling for accountability, but he's buying time. Look at what he did to Massey. The man lost his wife last year. Now he got married again, and Trump mocked him for it because compassion is a foreign language to that orange sack of misery. Who the hell does that? A monster, a broken, bitter, empty human being. And the thing is, it's not just D.C. that's waking up. Let me tell you about one meme that sums up exactly where this country is right now. A Montana town that voted 89% for Donald Trump held a burn your Trump flags and MAGA hats event in a public park while hosting a pedophile on fire demonstration. 89% for Trump. Not purple, not swing, not borderline, deep red. And they're done. They're burning the hats. They're burning the flags. They're burning the lies. Because these Epstein files aren't going away. And people are finally realizing that the Save the Children movement was led by a man swimming in filth up to his eyeballs. Trump knows he's in trouble. He knows these files might expose everything. And he knows he's surrounded by cowards too chicken shit to stand up to him or stop the damage being done to this country. And that's why I said what I said. This administration has crossed lines you can't uncross. They're snatching people off the street with no due process. They took a Native American woman. Why? Because she isn't Lily White. Because they think her life doesn't matter. She's going to sue the crap out of them. And they don't care. They're openly admitted it. We don't care. This is lawlessness. This is corruption. This is authoritarianism on American soil. And that's why the remedy is Article 2, Section 4, the constitutional removal of a president, a vice president, and the corrupt officers around them for treason, bribery, and high crimes.